Hey, here's my review on the Triton Refugium Baffle Kit for a 60-gallon breeder. Bought it from Jax Racks on eBay. I was a little disappointed because I bought it on July 6th and ended up not getting it till July 18th. Some shipping delays and it took them a while to ship it out, but overall, I gotta say it's a nice baffle kit. I looked into doing glass, and for the price, it was comparable just to buy the kit, and it would be much nicer than glass, and either way. So I went with the acrylic kit. This is a nice 60-gallon breeder. I'm gonna start assembling it. It came with the holes for a 2-inch, for two 1-inch pipes, and it would sit right here. So it's nice too because it comes with a little cap I would sit on it too, like this. Just like that. It has a little handle you put on there, but the thing is too is that this thing does not come with any instructions. You kind of just got to figure it out, which isn't too bad. It has pictures on his site, so you could just follow that along. I won't be able to use this at all. I'm going to either put a piece of foam, same foam that I put down here, or I'll build something to put over this. I'm gonna have a 2-inch pipe because it's feeding my 90-gallon and my wife's 40-gallon breeder that I'm gonna be joining into this one sump. And yeah, so let me get started here. I got the aquarium safe silicone. You can also use this here. This is 100% silicone. As long as there's no mold inhibitors in there, you can use it. Anything 100% silicone. This is black, but I'm not using this. I'm using I bought some aquarium silicone on eBay or on Amazon. So, all right, that's what I'm going, and then we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so this is what I'm going with for the 60-gallon baffles. This is going to be the return section. I have it drilled because I got a Pan World 250 that I'm going to be using as a return pump. This is just for a filter. This is where you can put your where you can control your level with the other extra baffle that you got. This is 10 inches. This is, I think, 14 inches. And this is going to be my refugium right after the filter socks, and that's 17 inches. I'm sorry, 14 inches, I believe. Let's check. Oh yeah, 17 inches. And 14 inches, like 13 and 3/4. And then that's where the filter socks is gonna fit and everything. You do have to glue this all together. I'm gonna do that next. You have to glue this all together before you assemble it, just so that way it sticks. And you can tape it in. Yeah, and then you just make sure you use your level. I mean your straight edge. Make sure it's nice and level, or your baffle's level. And then you just make sure you leave enough space in between for that to move in and out. Yeah, and then this will be, I have to figure out where I'm gonna do with that yet. But we'll get there. Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna get this thing glued in. I would record me doing it, but I don't know where my stand is right now. So you guys are gonna have to deal with me editing and cutting this up a little bit. But yeah, I think the 60 gallons is gonna be a good size tank for a sump. Okay, so here's 2 of the baffles put in. As you can see, did a very thin line of caulk. You don't need that much. I'm gonna probably hit a little bit more right there and missed that part. Yeah, so both sides very thin. If you get a little bit on the glass, it's not a big deal. You can always just hit it with a razor later on. I'm not worried about being pristine anyhow, it's just sump, you know? So it is what it is. And it's in my basement, so. This is in place, this is in place. There's a bead across the bottom. Even though it looks like there's not, there is. Both sides. We're gonna let this dry for a few hours, probably, I don't know, 3-4 hours. I'll do the rest tonight. And I'll insert this other baffle with this. I'm not gonna glue this down, I'm just gonna sit in between this one here. This room's kind of messy. I'm doing a lot of work. I got a lot of equipment down here, and it's my kids' playroom. But this one is set up here. I did put a pump on top of it just to keep the weight on here, let it set up. Same thing, siliconed it all the way around. I want this to dry, set up, and then we'll put it back in there, okay? Yeah, and here's the caulk that I'm using, just in case anybody's wondering. A Pell. I bought it on Amazon, but I'm pretty sure it's the same stuff you get from Bulk Reef Supply. Comes with a nice cap too, so it's not gonna dry on you. Yeah, so it'll be a few minutes for you guys. I mean, real quick for you guys. Next scene. 5 hours, 3-4 hours for me. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, here she is, the 60-gallon breeder from Jax. The inserts, 60-gallon breeders from Petco. That's just a 50% off deal I got. But yeah, she's installed. It's curing now. Be drying. Everything's, you know, sealed up. Using that pump to hold it. This one's good. I got this in there, and I left a nice little gap in there too, so you could pull it out, you know. But yeah, and then I left about 10 inches here for a return pump. This is my massive return pump that I'll be using. Yeah, so that's it for now. Come back, because you can watch me plumb this thing all together. And I'll be setting up some new equipment too. All right, thanks for tuning in. See you later.